So someone asked me, how did I get into sales? When I was younger, my mom used to say, buyers are liars and sellers are worse. So I did not want to be a sales pro. I hated everything sales. And in fact, when I got into sales, my first 5 pitches were worth $8 million. And I blew every single one of them across 5 weeks. I just blew $8 million out of the water. If I worked for me, I would have fired me. But in that disaster, here's what I learned. In the early 1900s, we learned to sell features. In the mid 1900s, we learned to sell benefits. In the late 1900s, we learned to sell advantages. So now we got features, advantages, benefits. And then, of course, at the turn of the century, it was all about solutions. And turns out that our clients, that's not what they're looking for anymore. When I discovered that, it changed the game in my career. They already knew what the solution was. They already understood the features, advantages, and benefits, and they did not want to be an expert in my area of expertise. What they really wanted was someone who could understand their vision and could understand the future that they wanted, who understood what the definition of vision was, and then would provide them that future through their solution. But before selling my solution, I first had to understand what was going on in my client's world right then. I then had to understand what they had already tried, what worked, what didn't work, what was their belief system. And then from there, I had to understand what was the future they actually wanted and why was it meaningful to them. I had to throw away old things like asking, how can I help you and what are your pain points? And ask, what's going on in your world? Why this? Why now? What else? What is it costing you? Why is this meaningful to you? I had to really understand not only who my client was today, but who they wanted to be in the future, and then tailor a solution that was about that future. And the number one thing that I learned, if I learned nothing else, is to stop delivering discounts. Discounts commoditize you. Discounts devalue you. Discounts take away from their commitment. It steals from your client's commitment. Once I figured that out, getting to $1 billion in sales wasn't that hard.